What are the rules for Lent?
Hello and welcome, dear viewers. In this video, we'll be discussing the rules of Lent, a period observed by many Christians around the world. It's a time of reflection, prayer, fasting, and penance, and it has certain traditions and guidelines associated with it. Let's dive in.
What is Lent?
Lent is a religious observance that begins on Ash Wednesday and ends approximately 6 weeks later, right before Easter Sunday. The length represents the 40 days Jesus spent fasting in the desert, enduring temptation by Satan. Lent is observed in many Christian denominations, including the Roman Catholic Church, Anglican Church, and some Protestant churches.
What are the basic rules of Lent?
The rules of Lent revolve primarily around fasting, abstinence, and prayer. Fasting. This refers to reducing the quantity of food you eat. Traditionally, adults aged 18 to 59 are asked to fast on Ash Wednesday and Good Friday. This generally means having one full meal a day and 2 smaller meals, which together do not equal a full meal. Abstinence. This generally refers to abstaining from meat. Adults and children aged 14 and above are asked to refrain from eating meat on Ash Wednesday, Good Friday, and all the Fridays during Lent. Prayer. It's encouraged to engage in prayer and reflection more frequently during Lent, often in the form of attending additional church services or participating in the Stations of the Cross. These rules may vary somewhat by denomination and culture, so always consult your local church or spiritual guide for precise guidelines.
Can you break the rules of Lent?
While the rules of Lent are there to guide the faithful, it's essential to remember the spirit of Lent, a time for personal reflection and spiritual growth. If someone unintentionally breaks the rules, it's not a cause for severe concern. The main goal is to reflect on one's relationship with God, act upon the teachings of Jesus, and prepare for the celebration of Easter.
What other practices are associated with Lent?
Aside from fasting, prayer, and abstinence, Lent is a time for almsgiving or performing acts of charity. Many people take the initiative to help the poor, volunteer in community service, and make donations to charities. It's also a time to practice forgiveness and work towards reconciliation with others. That brings us to the end of our deep dive into the rules of Lent. We hope you found this video informative and that it will help guide you during this holy season. Remember, Lent is a time for personal reflection, prayer, fasting, and acts of charity. It's less about strictly following rules and more about focusing on spiritual growth and preparation for Easter. Thanks for watching, and we wish you a meaningful Lenten season.